What is good, my YouTube followers and all YouTubers alike? It is your girl Tanisha, aka She's a Model, and I am here to do a quick makeup tutorial. So this is gonna be kind of like a little updated tutorial. I have a tutorial already on my page, but this is like an updated tutorial as well as a red lip tutorial. So I'm gonna show the girlies how you're able to wear a bold and beautiful red lip, all right, and have a nice and subtle and beautiful face in the process. All right, I'm gonna give you guys step by step on how I was able to achieve this look. I'm gonna show you guys the products that I use in order to achieve this look, to make it look nice and flawless, and I'm gonna give you girlies just the rundown on everything that you need in order to achieve this nice, beautiful, bold look. All right, so I just want to let you guys know as a disclaimer, this is going to be a very detailed video, hence why you see that it's a pretty long video. It's going to be very detailed, so I'm going to be able to just reiterate to you guys and show you guys every step that I took in order to achieve this look. So I don't want to do too much talking. I want to get right into the video so you guys are able to see. All right, so let's get straight into the video. So first we're going to start off with this primer. It is the Bright Side Primer by Milani. This primer was so expensive, you guys. I had a different primer prior to this one and I was not using this one, but this one actually grew on me. I love how it has like a nice brightening effect. First it's like cakey when you first put it on, but after it gives your face a nice glowing and brightening effect. So I really love this primer. I'm gonna leave everything that I use in the description below, so if you want to purchase it. I picked this up at Macy's. I want to let you guys know this was a lot of money, so if you don't use this primer, you can always use a different primer. All right, so as you guys can see, I have on my eyebrows. My eyebrows are already done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the foundation. Okay, so for foundation, I love to use NARS. This was actually recommended to me by what do you call those people, the people that are at the NARS, at the the people that are actually at the station. I think I got it at Sephora. I told her that I wanted a different foundation compared to Fenty because I was so like into Fenty, and I told her I wanted something that was good coverage, that wasn't cakey, and that didn't leave me with numerous acne, because I always had an issue with every time I put on Fenty. I don't know, maybe it's just me, my face would kind of break out. So I wanted something that was not gonna allow my skin to break out. So she recommended NARS. I love it. The only thing that I don't love about this is the color. It's a little bit too bright, because every time I would use it single-handedly, I would have to bring it down with another color or with some, you know, contouring. But I found a way to make this my perfect match. So I do this. I usually mix it with my NYX Total Control. I am running out, and this is so cheap on Amazon. I think I only paid like $6 for it, so I'm gonna make sure I pick this up. But I mix these two colors together and it comes into my perfect match. I really love it together. Chef kiss, I do not go without it. So this is the two complexions that I'm going to add together to make my complexion. All right, so I'm just gonna put that together so you guys can see. All right, so what I like to do is just put it directly onto the brush. So I just dab, not too much. I really don't like to use a lot of foundation. If I need more, I go in with more, but the initial dab, I don't like to use too much. And it just makes my coverage look a lot more natural when I don't use a lot of makeup. So that's why I don't like to use too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. I'm just gonna blend her in. You guys see how perfectly matched that is to my skin just by me blending the two colors together. Love it, and the coverage is phenomenal when I do that. Make sure we can get the sides. We want to make sure everything is nice and even. You really don't need that much makeup on your forehead. You really don't. I purchased this thing on Temu so that instead of me actually putting it onto the brush, I'm gonna put it on to the little clear thing, so that it's gonna allow me to have exact consistency on both sides of my face, because you never know, you know, maybe one side could be darker, but I usually never have that problem because I usually do an exact application. So I usually do 2 dots of this, and then I do 1 dot, maybe 2 sometimes, depending on how it drops. If it drops a little bit less, especially since I'm running out. But I usually do 2 dots of the NARS and 1 drop of the NYX. So if you have a complexion like mine, and you feel like this NARS, I'm gonna give you guys the exact color that I do have. It's Caracas. If you guys feel like it's a little bit too bright, but you feel like it is your color, you can do this mixture and it'll definitely help you, okay? So we're just gonna go ahead and do the other side. Love this coverage. I remember before I actually learned how to get into makeup, I used to just wear my face like this, no powder, no nothing, and in the next hour my skin would be greasy. But I've come a long way, a long way, thanks to YouTube. And I've honestly been wearing makeup a lot less, so it just makes my skin look more natural, more beautiful, because I'm not dependent on makeup anymore, you know, which is amazing. Alright, so as you guys can see, it is matching my skin. It looks nice, natural, and that's what we're going for, okay? Alright, so now we are done with the foundation. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some concealer. So I like to put concealer under my eyes, my nose, and I like to put it up here and right here, okay? So that's gonna give my face that oomph, that lift, and that vibrancy when I'm wearing my red lip, okay? So I really and truly, sometimes I try the way of just having a dab and doing that, but I like to put the concealer like this, because it just gives me a nice coverage under my eye. I'm gonna have to take another trip to Ulta because, or where'd I go? Sephora, because I'm running out of, actually I picked this up at MAC. I'm running out of MAC, so I gotta go to Natick. It's the mall in my city. I gotta go there and pick up some more concealer. Okay, so I put it right there. It doesn't have to be perfect, child. And then we're just gonna put this right here, between the nose. Let's spike it on the forehead a little bit. See that? And we're gonna add some right here. You guys, I've been learning as well how to do my makeup faster, and it looks just as good as me taking my time, child. Like, this actually might be a long video because I'm giving you guys like an in-depth and detailed thing, but it's been a lot more easier for me to just do my makeup. Like, it has not been hard at all. Alright, so we have the concealer. We're just gonna let it sit just for a little bit, not too long. Gonna let it sit. I kind of want to go in a little bit with some black on my eyebrows because I kind of did put a little bit of makeup on it, so we're gonna go ahead and go in with that. Okay, so I have this Ellen Tracy pencil. I did not know it was Ellen Tracy, but I think I picked this up at Marshall's. I'm just gonna go in with that, just lightly on the ends, pretty much, so it gives it its color back. perfect. All right, I personally like a dark eyebrow because my hair is black, so yeah, we go with a darker one. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and go in and blend this concealer. I'm just gonna use this brush. I love these brushes, by the way. These brushes are so amazing. I picked these up on Marshall as well. I do have a review on these brushes, but I never actually got to review it. I just did an unboxing. I just want to let you guys know these brushes are the business. I love them so much. All right, so we're gonna first start with the bottom of my chin and we're gonna work our way up. So we just blend it in. I know some girlies, they look cute when they doing their little tutorials. I might look crazy, don't mind me, alright? Alright, then we're gonna go ahead and go here. Wanna make sure it's blended. You don't wanna swoop, but you wanna dab. It's so important on what you're using as well. I learned that a long time ago. You have to be careful what you're using because if you're using the sponge, it's gonna take a lot of the product off. That's why I like to use this and just dab away. I see that? Highlight, highlight. That's what the look we're going for. A nice highlight. Gonna go and do the other side. Ooh, child, I almost got in my eye, but it's okay. Look at that, y'all, beautiful. And then when I do this, I like to just kind of squinch it so that it doesn't flatten out my nose. So I squinch it like this and then I just go in between my nose. See that? And then I take this and I just go over my forehead. Right above my nose. Beautiful. All right, so now we have our concealer. We have it nice, beautiful, looking good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start with my eyebrows. So before I do my eyebrows, I like to put concealer on top of it just so it gives it a nice and set base. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, all right? Okay, so we have the concealer. I'm gonna use the same concealer that I use, and I'm just gonna put a little bit over my eyes. All right, and then we're gonna take this same brush, we're gonna squinch her up a little bit, and then we're just gonna dab her over the eyelid. Just like that. We're gonna do this side as well. Just like that. So, because I am doing a nice and cute red lip, we want to be really subtle and really simple on our eyes. All right, we don't want to have it too extra, because if we do it too extra, then all the attention is not going to go to the red eye. So we want to make sure that all the attention goes to the red, I'm sorry, not the red eye, because all of the attention will not go to the red lip. We want to make sure all of the attention goes to the red lip. So we're going to do a nice and simple and easy eye look. Okay, so for the eyes, we're going to use Fall Into Fabulous from Morphe. Pick this up at Marshall's as well. I love Marshall's for all of my makeup needs. So yeah, we're just gonna use this one because it's very subtle and simple. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with this one. Let's see what color we're going to use. So I'm thinking that we're gonna use like a nice brown beige tone. So we're gonna go in with this one and this one, this one and this one, because it's very nice, it's very light, it's very subtle. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with that. Okay, so prior to me actually putting on the eyeshadow, I am going to put on powder. So when I put on the powder, it actually sets in the eyeshadow, makes the eyeshadow last a lot longer. So I like to put the powder on first, okay? So the powder that I'm using is actually called Banana Dreams powder. This is another product that I picked up at Marshall's. I love this powder. But you can actually use any type of like banana product powder, and it has that little light undertone, which I love. So I usually use this one, okay? So I'm just gonna go in on the eyelid with the powder. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the eyeshadow. So for the eyeshadow brush, I like to use a nice, slim, slender brush, but it still has a lot of oomph and fluff to it, okay? You guys can see. So we're just gonna open up the Morph. So I like to go in with the darker color that I want to do first. So let's try this one first because it is not too dark. So now that my eyes have been completed, I'm gonna go ahead and put some eyeliner on my eyes just so I can set the eye makeup, okay? If you guys want a detailed tutorial on eyebrows, anything, just let me know in the comments and I got you, girl. Ooh, child, did my thing just... You didn't see that. Like, I just want to let you guys know a disclaimer. I am not a professional. Like, I learned exactly how you're probably learning right now, and that's on YouTube, girls. So if my makeup is not perfect, please don't come for me, okay? Don't come for me in the comments talking about, oh, your foundation looks this, that. No, don't do it, because I'm not the one. Right? So giving what it's supposed to give? I think so. We're just gonna go ahead and do the other side. Kind of do my eyebrows a little bit. Alright, perfect. So we got that done. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on my eyelids. Even though I'm gonna put lashes on, I like to put mascara on my eyelashes because it sets the false eyelashes better. So I usually just put the mascara on my eyelashes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. So this is another eye product, just a product in general that I didn't really like, but it actually grew on me. I forget where I got this from. I think this was another Marshall's buy. I'm gonna see if I can find it online for you guys, but I really love the consistency of this mascara. It just sets really nice, and if you're a girly that don't like to wear falsies, this mascara, child, when I tell you, it is the truth. I love it. And it's good with layering too, so if you want to add like more layers, it's really good with that. Just gonna go in. Alright, so we have the completion of the eyes. Nice, simple, subtle look. So it's gonna bring out my red lip. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the bottom eyelid. I like to personally do the bottom eyelid, so it just gives it that oomph, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I like to just swoosh it. Like I mentioned, y'all, do not mind the faces that I make. Please, don't come for me in the comments. Look at that, y'all. You guys see that? Love it. Love a nice drama look. It's gonna look so good with the red lip. Little boo-boo right there, so we fix that. No worries. Alright, so now we have it looking great. I actually love it. Looking really, really nice. So now we're gonna go ahead and go in with the highlighter. Well, first, actually, before we do the highlighter, we're gonna do a little bit of contour, very minimal contouring, because like I said, I wanna bring all the attention to my red lip. So we're gonna do a little bit of contouring, and then we're gonna set all of my makeup with powder. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how I do that as well. And then we're gonna go in with the highlight, and then last and final, we're gonna go in with the lippy. Okay. All right, so for highlighting, we're just gonna use the same Fall Into Fabulous palette. Since I don't actually have a highlighter, and honestly, I prefer to use just the regular eye foundation for it. I don't know, it's just maybe it's just me. But like I said, so I want to do something really light. So I'm going to go in with this tone. I'm just going to kind of dab her in. We want to be very, very light. See how she just kind of blends in with the skin. Beautiful. Go ahead and go on the top like a nice blended in highlight. Love it, y'all. All right, that's it. We're done with the highlight. So now we're gonna go ahead and go in, sorry, not the highlight. Child, like I told you guys, I am not a pro, but we are done with the contouring. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the highlight. For the highlight, you guys, I'm using this Fenty highlighter. I'm gonna do a very, very light dab over my nose. I don't think I'm gonna put it anywhere else but on my nose, because like I said, I want to draw the attention to my red lip. Okay, so we're just gonna dab her over the nose. Just like that. Just to give it a little bit of a glow kind of thing going on. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this, darken it a little bit, just a little bit, not crazy. Alright, so now we have the highlighting on to the nose, we have the contouring, child. So what I kind of want to do before I do my lip, I am going to do a little bit of red under the eyes, but before even doing that, I'm gonna make sure I set my face. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with this same banana powder, and then we're gonna go in with another powder just so that it can set really, really well. Okay, so I'm gonna take this same brush that I used to set my eyelids, and I'm gonna set under my eyes. Whew, make sure that's dusted off. Set under the eyes, setting your face is very crucial if you don't want to look like a cake by the end of the day, child. Sis, please just set your face and you'll be alright. You'll be good to go, okay? I'm gonna put it all the areas that we actually put the concealer, and I like to put it on my smile lines as well because I'm a smiley girl. I like to smile a lot, so we just put it over there as well, okay? I'm gonna dab a little bit up here. And we're just gonna let it sit. All right, let it sit just for a little bit, not too long. I'm gonna actually put some on top of here as well. I know I put the highlighter there. You're still gonna be able to see the highlighter, I promise. Okay, so now that we let it sit, we're gonna take this brush and just dab it out. Love it. All right, so now when I got that brush, we all done. So we're gonna go in with another powder because we really want to make sure this is nice and set. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with another powder. This is my Sephora powder. This powder was very reasonably priced. I love this powder. At first I didn't like it, but when I started to learn how to do my makeup, a lot of the products that I didn't like, I started to like. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go under using the same brush under my eyes, and that's just gonna give it more of a brightening effect. Okay, and then I can take some as well and dab it in the middle of my nose. And that's it. We don't have to put it anywhere else because we just want to keep the brightening effects in those particular areas. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I lied. I'm gonna put a little bit here, just around the same areas. Let's just do that instead. Because sometimes I notice that the bottom of my face is darker when I do my makeup. So let's just do it this way and see how it goes. All right, so we're just gonna take this, dab her out. Perfect. So this excess brush, we have to just dab it out as much as we can, and we're gonna just set my eyebrows so that they are set and they don't get greasy at the end of the day. Looking and feeling a good child. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and go in with the eyeshadow under the eye. So this was actually a palette that my boyfriend got me. I don't know where he got me. I think it was pretty cheap compared to the ones I do have now, but child, the cheap ones work, especially when you have these awesome colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Empire. Empire is like a deep and dark red. I think I want to mix it, Empire and Heat Wave, just to see. So I'm gonna take a really thin brush. Like the brush is really, really thin. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I'm gonna first go in with Heat Wave. I think I'm just gonna stick to Heat Wave. I really like how it's looking. The deep red. I'm not too sure how the lip is, but perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That is all that we need. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in with the lip. So this is actually Urban Decay. Child, I do not have a cover. Do not come for me. Like I said, don't come for me, all right? And I actually don't have a liner. So first things first, I'm going to try and see if it's gonna look good without a liner. If not, I might tone it down and put like a dark lippy over it first and then put a liner on, but we shall see. So I'm just gonna put it on my face, so I'm just gonna put it on my lips. See if I can align it as I go, okay? Every time you put your lipstick on, you want to be very careful to not get it everywhere. So I like to first align it. You see that, y'all? That's exactly what I was talking about. You gotta be careful. Child, look at this red lip. It is extremely bright. That's for sure. Extremely bright. Do you guys like it? I don't know, child. I kind of want to put a little bit more of the eyeshadow under my eye. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Awesome. We're gonna let this sit. I'm gonna run upstairs and get my child, I'm flabbergasted right now. I'm gonna run upstairs and get my eyelashes, and then I'm gonna see how this looks. I don't know if I'm feeling it. The red is really, really bright, but we're gonna see how it looks, all right? Stay tuned, yeah, 1 second. So we have the red lippy all done. I like it, but I think the red is a little bit too much. So I'm just gonna go in with kind of like a darker tone on the ends of it. And I'm just gonna tone her down a little bit. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna be very careful. Just kind of tone it down. Just a little bit, not. So now it gives it like a more, kind of like a darker red. Ooh, child, look what I did. You see that? Let me fix it. So I kind of made this part a little bit too dark, so I'm just gonna add some more red right in there. You guys like it? It's definitely something that's like gonna have to like legit grow on me. The red seems very like oof, in your face, like oof. And I know once I do my hair, do this, do that, it's gonna give what it's supposed to give. All right, y'all. So we got that. So now we're just gonna go ahead and set. We are going to set this face, okay? So I like to use Fit Me on all the areas that I did not add in any powder. So I take a nice little thin brush like this, I dab it in. I go here, there, a little bit over the face like that. A little bit on the forehead, not much. A little bit over the nose, a tad bit. And that's gonna actually set all the areas that I did not put on any powder, okay? So we have that nice and set. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this red look? I don't know, it's given bold. It's given really bold and beautiful. So let me just set this right now. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set this makeup. So I personally like to use 3 products to set. So I use Shine Control, I use Urban Decay All Nighter, and I use, let me see if I can find my baby, and I use Up All Night. I actually just started bringing that one into the equation because she makes my skin look so natural, so I've grew to love her. Alright, so first I like to go in with the Shine Mist. I'm running out of these products, child. I need to buy more. I'm just gonna go in with that. Woo! It's like spilling crazy. I like to use something to just dab her out. Ooh, that was not a good spill, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go in with this so I can set that so it doesn't mess my damn makeup up, child. I think I'm gonna go in with some more concealer on above my nose. I think it's kind of. I'm gonna go in with that. Take this also and dab it in. We're gonna go in with the Up All Night. Love it. It smells so good too, you guys. I love that. Give my skin a nice and natural glow. So, like I mentioned, I kind of want to change something right here that is not tickling my fancy. So I'm gonna fix her. Take this, squish her up. Perfect. Not perfect, but better. Let's just put it that way. And be very careful with your nose, child, because your nose could be kind of crazy. I'm seeing something right here as well. Like I have a little bit of red. I think I'm just gonna take that. Erase that. Let me just get dressed, look good, feel good, and then I'm gonna come back on the camera, show you guys how it looks, right? So here is the completed and full look with my makeup, my clothes, everything done. And I have to say, I really, really love the lippy. I think it looks so, so good. It looks so sophisticated. I love it so, so much. You can wear this at a girls' night out, when you're going on a date. It looks really, really good, really natural, really beautiful. And the red lip just gives it that statement piece. So I really, really love this look, okay? I really, really love this look. It is phenomenal. All right, I want to thank you guys so, so much for staying this far, coming this far, watching this video till the end, make sure you guys like this video so it can get out to more girlies. Like I mentioned, I will leave everything down below in the description so you are able to purchase any of these products that I used. If you want to purchase it, you can purchase as well. Do not forget, you guys, to like my video, comment my video, let me know if this look actually looks good on me. I personally love it. I was a little iffy when I actually put it on first because I'm like, ugh, I don't know, but once I got dressed, once I started to, you know, feel myself, I'm like, yeah, this is giving what it's supposed to give. So I really love it. All right, you guys, so make sure you guys hit that like button, comment on this video, subscribe. I do have a giveaway coming as soon as I hit 1,000 followers, so make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a blessed day and or night whenever it is you're watching this, you guys. Let me know in the comment section if you want a more in-depth video. If you like videos like this, just let me know, girl, and I promise you I will serve. Thank you guys again so much for watching. One love. Peace.